Assalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fatimatuzzahroh, and now I want to tell about the importance of teachers in teaching English to young learners and some ideas for teachers in teaching them. Teaching young learners are very different from teaching adults because young learners are very easy to keep memorized of whatever they see and hear. It will be nice for teachers and parents and even adults to speak good things with polite and kind words in front of students and do good habits in front of students because the students are easy to retain, memorize, and also easy to forget it. In teaching young learners, teachers must have accuracy because what the teacher does in front of them will be quickly recorded by their brains. If the teacher do good thing in front of students, students will record that good things and maybe they will be practice it in their lives. But if the teachers do bad things in front of them, maybe that bad things will be practiced by students in their lives too. According to Piaget in Suyanto 2007, cited in Saputra 2017, said that children learn from their environment by developing what they had and will interact with what they meet around them. The effective attitudes and actions employed by the teachers can make a positive difference on the lives of their students because the learning of language depends on the way it is presented to the learner. Okay, before continuing to explain the importance of teaching English to young learners, firstly I will mention some problems in teaching English to them. According to Mustafa 2003, some problems these are: number one, lack of practice of English in their daily lives. The importance of parents in increasing students' learning motivation at home is to fully help students study at home. For example, parents can get used to speak English to students at home or get used to ask questions about things at home with English to students. It is can improve students' English skills. Number two, how to write English words are different from the way it is pronounced, such as example of English word car. In written, car is spelled by the letters C, A, and R, but in easy pronunciation, car is spelled by the letters K, A, and R. Number three, there are misunderstanding between teachers and students, including in teaching foreign language. The misunderstanding means is teachers only gives vocabulary or sentence to students with English, but he or her does not explain in depth about it, so students do not understand and only memorize it, and what they have learned will be easily forgotten. Here are some benefits and importance of teaching English to young learners. Firstly, children love enjoyment. Young learner enjoy learning. They just want to jump in and have a great time doing it. Then the teacher builds active in the class is important. Why? The purpose is that the students do not feel bored when the lesson is running. Secondly, introducing English to students when they are young, it helps them accept the fact that there are many languages in this world. Many languages in this world, such as Spanish, Mandarin, Russian, Indian, French, Arabic, and the others. The primary aim of teaching English to the early years of schooling is to motivate them to be ready and have self-confidence in learning English at higher level of education. At higher levels of education. One of the important aspects of teaching English to young learners is creating an enjoyable and creative learning atmosphere. The effective attitudes and actions employed by the teacher in the classroom can make a positive difference on the lives of their students, because learning of language depends on the way it is presented to the learner. Creating a fun and positive environment can equip kids with a strong foundation for success in more advanced courses later in their academic careers. In teaching English, need good teaching skills, creativity through preparation and patience. Here are several strategies for teachers in teaching English to young learners. Number one, teachers encourage children to use oral and written language the way it is used in real life. Number two, get resources from various media such as newspaper, magazines, poems, songs, and the others. Why various media? Because the words are available in these literary works, sometimes are repeated several times. Number three, teachers should encourage learners to use whole pieces of written language while reading for meaning and writing for communication. In teaching English to young learners should be enjoyable, interesting, and understandable. Here are some ideas to keep class active. Number one, switch to simple English in the class. For example, in an Indonesian word has various meaning in English, so teachers must choose one or two words that are easy to pronounce, so students can easily imitate the vocab and easy to memorize it and easy to practice it. Number two, use enjoyable English learning games. English learning games such as spelling bee, guessing words in English, guessing pictures, and the others. Number three, use body language when necessary, including eye contact and gestures. Number four, let them listen to music and watch cartoon in English. Number five, use wall charts or posters to help children remember that you are doing English. Teachers can make a chart on the wall containing English vocabulary, or make posters about various pictures and have English written of the pictures. Number six, make a list of everyday instruction. For example, today students will memorize about vocabulary, then tomorrow they will draw about some things that have memorized today, and then the day after tomorrow students can spell a vocabulary word, and so on. There are two medias and very strategic in teaching English to young learners. Both are using song and game. Why song? Because song help improve all aspects of pronunciation. Song, non-threatening and the more inhibited child will feel secure when singing. Singing is a shared social experience and help to develop a class and group identity. According to Brewster, Alice Gerard 2003, page 168, state that songs may be possible to be placed either in their warming up teaching activities as a transition from one activities to the others, and even closer before finishing a class. Why with games? Having games in class will help young learners English teachers make the teaching situation much more exciting. When students playing the game, it does not mean teachers extremely free from their duty. They, however, possess a key role observing, listening, monitoring the language used by students, giving explanation when necessary, and paying attention to students' language difficulties. Okay, at least but not least, thank you. Billahi taufiq walhidayah. Wassalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.